Hi, I'm Chris Ward, president of ZeroChlor Pool Systems, and the purpose of this video is to just give you an overview of the ZeroChlor Pool System so that you'll better understand what it is you're purchasing. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with the control panel. The control panel is here. It has a blue readout for the hydroxyl radical put out, which is really the secret sauce of the system and what does the vast majority of the sanitation in the water. It has the red readout for copper ionization, which is the residual killing effect in the water, which basically is there to catch any bio threats that were not destroyed by the hydroxyl radicals, if there are any. It has the on-off switch for your high exposure time ultraviolet light, which the indicator light that UV light is on is right here. And it has a dosing knob for your hydroxyls here. The oxygen dosing knob allows you to turn the amount of oxygen being placed into the water up or down. It has the copper dosing knob here, which allows you to turn the number up and down. In addition to that, it has a program here that allows you to set the amount of time that millivolts are being delivered to the copper bars. And basically that just allows you to dial in the amount of copper in the water a lot better than any other system on the market. And that's a really cool feature of the system. Also, this system is not just on or off. Each specific part of the system, from the oxygen chamber to the ultraviolet light to the copper chamber, can be turned off individually with on-off switches on the side and on the bottom. Okay, if you come around the side here, I'm going to go over the rest of the system. And first of all, this is your chamber, and this chamber is see-through, and as you can see in here, you've got your titanium array. This is 6 double-sided titanium bars, by far the highest amount of surface area in the AOP industry, and that's what allows it to put off so many hydroxyl radicals, which is one of the main reasons why this system outperforms everything else on the market. If you look closely, you can actually see some buildup on the titanium array here, and that is because this system is roughly 1 year old, and the over time the titanium array has gotten dirty, so it's time for its regular maintenance cleaning. And we've actually called a technician, and they're going to be coming over to get this cleaned for this homeowner. But basically, this gives you a really good idea of what to look for when you're checking your grid every month. When you first get it, you'll notice that the grid is very clean, but over time it'll get dirtier and dirtier, and that's when you'll need to clean it. But luckily, cleaning it is very simple. Also, below the titanium array is the copper bars. These are the bars that actually put the copper ionization into the pool water, and those are a little dirty as well, but that's okay. They will be cleaned at the same time that the rest of the chamber is cleaned. If you look up here, this is the high exposure time ultraviolet light tube, and basically this is where the water passes through and all of the bio threats are destroyed at the DNA level, which is a pretty big deal, and it's definitely a recommended add-on to the standard ZeroChlor system. So you've got the ZeroChlor system, which includes the control panel and this chamber, and then you've got the ZeroChlor Plus, which includes those two things plus the high exposure time ultraviolet light. And I do recommend that that you have this, because so for example, if a bio threat, if the lifespan of a specific bio threat is 3 days, once the ZeroChlor has been running for 3 days, that bio threat will no longer be a problem, because it's already passed through this system several times at that point, and it can't reproduce. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is the flow meter. This is included in the box with the ZeroChlor systems, and basically it shows you the exact amount of flow that that is going through the system right now, and that is important because there's a specific flow rate that's required based on the size of your pool. And you know, if your filter gets dirty, or you know, you have a storm or something, anything changes, that'll give you a quick visual of that there's a problem. You know, maybe you need to backwash the filter or something like that. But flow rate is very important with our system, so we include that in the box. Now this, this pot-belly looking thing looks like a regular sand filter, but it's not. It's actually a sand filter body full of 3-stage activated glass media called AFM from Dr. Dryden. And this is not required to be purchased with the system, but it's highly recommended. And the reason for that is that 3-stage activated glass filtration, which is known as AFM, or activated filter media, AFM is by far the highest performing filter we've ever seen, and we've got a lot of experience with a lot of different filters, from DE to cartridge to sand, all of it. 3-stage activated glass is definitely the highest performing filter we've ever encountered. And so we do suggest that when you're purchasing the ZeroChlor or ZeroChlor Plus systems, that you upgrade during your checkout process to 3-stage activated glass. Now, we don't sell the actual filter bodies. If you want to upgrade to glass, you would purchase a filter body from another online retailer or a local pool store. But the 3-stage activated glass you can purchase through us. Down here, you'll see this is a variable speed pump. This is not required, and we do not sell variable speed pumps on our website. However, we do recommend variable speed pumps when you upgrade to a ZeroChlor system, simply because it allows you to dial in the exact flow rate that we ask you to have based on the size of your pool. And that flow rate can be verified by the flow meter that we include in the box. Okay, so that is an overview of the ZeroChlor Pool System, what you get in the box, and it also kind of gives you an idea of the differences between the standard ZeroChlor system and the ZeroChlor Plus system. Thank you very much.